So you get all the way down to it, and then look for the corner exit and unwind to the right side. Beautiful. There's one lap. What do you think so far?
Good.
Cool. Now we'll go a little faster.
Yeah.
Stay over to the right, brake here. There's your corner exit cone. Now already be looking for the apex, but wait till it's next to you. Now turn. Perfect. Now stay all the way to the left. Use a little bit of throttle here, a little bit of throttle just to maintain your speed, but see how you're in the middle of the track now?
Yeah.
You got to turn more, so you stay right next to that cone. If the car's not going where you want it to go, do something different. Add more steering. All right, full throttle, over to the right side. Upshift. You're ready to brake and brake hard. Stay to the right, look for the apex, release the brakes, now turn. Get all the way down and squeeze the throttle back on. Balance the car on the throttle, over to the right side. And brake, downshift. Keep it to the right. Keep it to the right, now turn. Get all the way down, now squeeze the throttle over to the right side. All the way up to full throttle coming out, now over to the left. Ready, and brake, hard, hard, hard. Now release the brakes, turn it in, cross the paint, cross the paint. There you go, and this one too, right over the paint. Now squeeze the throttle coming out over to the left side. Brush the brakes here and come off. Turn it in, back to the throttle. A little more throttle, a little more throttle. Straight for the green cone, a little more throttle up to full throttle, and brake. Okay, release, let it come out straight a little bit. Now look for that second cone. Good, a little bit of throttle, all the way to the cone. Now unwind to the right side, more throttle, full throttle coming out. You got about 5 feet you can still use on the right. And brake, keep it to the right, keep it to the right. Reduce the brakes, now off the brakes, turn it in, good. All the way to the left, turn more this time, keep it all the way down to the left. Just a little bit of throttle, now to the right, now pick up more throttle. And you're about 10 feet off of that cone there. You can turn a little sharper there and get it all the way up to that cone. Upshift. Ready, and brake. Keep it to the right, release the brakes, turn in. Back to the throttle, balance the car just a little bit. Now over to the right, a little more throttle, a little more, and brake, downshift. Keep it to the right, release the brakes, turn. Squeeze the throttle, open to the right side. All the way up to full throttle, and over to the left. Ready, and brake, hard, hard, hard. Turn a little sharper this time, get it over the paint. There you go, closer to the cone. This one too, closer to the cone. Now squeeze the throttle over to the left. Brush the brakes, release, turn, back to the throttle. Squeeze the throttle more, over the green cone, full throttle, and brake hard. All right, now release the brake. Now let it come out a little bit wider. You're kind of riding the paint the whole way around, and that's a tighter corner than needs to be. And see how you're off that second apex? Yeah. If you let it go straight longer, then you get that second apex, which gives you a better exit brake here, which will give you more speed the whole way down the straightaway. All right, turn it in, use just a little bit of throttle, maintain your speed, over to the left, all the way to the left, now to the right. Squeeze the throttle. And you use all that space over there too. The more space you use, the more throttle you can use. Upshift. And brake. Gently release the brakes, turn in, back to the throttle. Squeeze it on, a little more, over to the right now. More throttle, and brake. Downshift. Release the brakes, turn. Back to the throttle. Squeeze it on, gently. Now more, now full, over to the left. Ready, and brake. Keep braking, now release, turn in, over the paint. Squeeze the throttle in between just a little bit. Now more, over to the left, full throttle. Brush the brakes, release, turn, back to the throttle. Squeeze the throttle, a little more. Straight for the green cone, full throttle, brake. Go straight a little bit longer, now turn it in. All the way down to that cone, turn more if you have to, now unwind to the right. Full throttle coming out. See, that gave you a much better exit, didn't it feel better?
Yeah.
And brake. Keep braking, now gently release the brakes. Now a little bit of throttle to maintain your speed, all the way to the left. More to the left. There you go, now to the right. Get to the cone, now squeeze the throttle all the way to the left, use all that space. All right, what do you think so far? You having a good time?
Yeah.
Good. Upshift. And brake. Keep braking, now release, turn, back to the throttle. Squeeze the throttle, a little more, over to the right, a little more throttle. And brake, downshift. Don't turn yet, now turn. Now squeeze on a little bit, little throttle, now full throttle over to the left. Ready, and brake. Keep braking. Turn over the paint this time, more. Not too much throttle, See how the car got unsettled there?
Yeah.
You asked the tires to do more than they could. All right, get that cone. Now squeeze the throttle on, A little more, now full, straight for the green. Brake. Go straight, look at the second cone. Get all the way down, now squeeze it on and unwind to the right side, Use all that space, you got 10 feet you're not using still. That's speed, brake, that's more speed you could be having. Keep it to the right, now turn, a little bit later that time, good. Over, all the way into the left, Good, right next to that cone, now to the right. Clip this cone even tighter. Now squeeze the throttle all the way out to the left, all the way out, all the way out. Much better, much better. All right, stay here, wait for the signal. All right, go by him on the left. Brake. Good, all right. Go, 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 go. Good, all right, car's yours. Brake. Get that apex nice and tight. Squeeze the throttle, unwind to the right side. And full throttle coming out. Over to the left. Ready and brake. Keep braking. Look at the apex. Now turn over the paint, A little more. Now a little bit of throttle. And now more. Over to the left side, all the way to the left. Brush the brakes. Turn. Back off the brakes. Squeeze the throttle. Straight for the green cone. And brake hard. All right. We're going to pull it in this time.